everyone! So third video review for this week is for one of my Ilva arcs, which is Never Say Never by Rachael Sommers. So I have just posted my review, so if you want to check that out, if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there's a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Never Say Never by Rachael Sommers. I am so totally in love with this. Oh my god, I had the best time reading this, right? So Emily, okay, we are all envious of Emily. I'm just going to state that fact right now. She lands her dream job working as nanny to Jamie, who is the son of her celebrity crush, Camilla Evans. I mean, seriously, right now, go and tell me you're not jealous of Emily right now. It's impossible. So as Camilla sort of navigates through her high-flying career in television, her divorce for her husband, and her feelings for Emily, which are a bit of a surprise, she finds herself in a bit of a minefield where they're both going to get her if she doesn't sort of decide what she wants. And taken with Camilla as Emily is, she also finds herself more emotionally invested in her feelings for Camilla and now Jamie than she ever imagined. So we're talking serious complications here, guys. And Camilla and Emily, they both sort of find themselves wondering if they may have just found that happy ending that they both want. But seriously, they're holding themselves back. It's so annoying. Anyway, this was the cutest, sweetest, most amazing of stories, and I adored every second of it, literally. I was hooked from the first chapter. Absolutely impossible to put down. And for me, this romance was on par with a classic. So if you've read Popcorn Love, and we all know how much everybody loves that, Never Say Never, it's like the new Popcorn Love. It's amazing. And it just got me. As the young people say, because I'm not cool anymore, as the young people say, it got me right in the feels. I was like, oh my god, this is so emotional, I love it. It was emotional, it really was. And I had that lump in my throat, which is the same lump in my throat that I got when I read Popcorn Love, so I know it's on par, because it was like that lump that sits there and it won't move for like a good bit of the story, and I'm like, oh my god. And it comes with an age gap romance like this. Oh, the age gap, oh my god, I love it. Where, you know, both characters are wary for different reasons, and their chemistry's off the chart and undeniably amazing, but they are wary for different reasons, which you completely understand. They are understandable reasons. So, I mean, Camilla, right, in a serious running for, like, she is up there with all these other ice queens that I have encountered, and I absolutely love her. She was ready to self-sabotage what she knew could be great, if she just got rid of that feeling of rejection and the fear of it, and she endured sort of accepting her feelings. She was standing in her own way, and I loved how vulnerable she was, because only really Emily could see that. Emily was so intuitive, she could see it. She didn't need to break down the walls, she knew it was there, and she got it with very little work, may I say. She did a great job of just being intuitive enough to see past the Ice Queen, even when the walls were up. And she didn't even have to coax it out of Camilla. It came out naturally. So Emily was just really infectious, and so I just wanted Camilla to act on instinct because of that, and she didn't. She really didn't. I was like, damn it, come on, she's so infectious. How are you putting up your wall right now? But she did have her slip from moment to moment, so it was like torture watching her mess with Emily, even though she wasn't doing it on purpose, and I was super mad at her at some times. But I forgave her because, you know, I was willing her to overcome it, and I was so emotionally connected to Emily, and Emily wanted her to forget. Like, Emily wanted her to love her, so I was like, yeah, I want you to love Emily too. Oh, it was amazing. And I really felt connected to Emily in everything that she felt for Camilla. Like, it was so easy to put yourself in Emily's shoes. Even where Jamie was concerned, it was so easy to put yourself in Emily's shoes. But let's talk about the real star of the show now, and that is Jamie. He was so freaking cute. Like, oh my god, cute. And let's face it, if we didn't have Jamie, these two, there'd be such a mess. He was so intuitive as a kid, and like he just says what he sees. He just said as he sees it, you know, just like right out there. He wasn't even take no prisoners, was Jamie, definitely. And he knew what he wanted, and he was gonna ask for it. Like, he loved Emily, he loved his mum, he wanted them to be together, he was just gonna say it. And it was so cute every time he did. And he just did, right at their faces, like, from time to time he would just say things, and we were just like, how does this kid know this? It was amazing. But I loved every moment with Jamie. Every scene he was in was just really great. Like I say, he was just as infectious as Emily, and be warned, he's going to get right in there in your heart, and he's just going to stay there, and you're going to love him. You're going to absolutely love him. But I hope we'll see more from Emily and Camilla in future, because all I can say right now is, thank God Rachel wrote an epilogue. I was getting right to the point where I was like, am I going to have to review this and say, it's the tip of the iceberg, we need more? We need more anyway. We always need more when it's a fantastic couple like Camilla and Emily. But I was just like, I got to that page and it said epilogue, and I was like, yes, yes. I was so happy. And I know someone else, I know Rach is going to be so happy with that too. But this is a must read for any romance lover, a total must read. And it has angst, it has drama, all the cute and fluffy stuff you could want. It's perfect. And this was my first read by Rachael Sommers, and I can tell you now, I am so excited for what she's going to deliver next, because this was so good. It was amazing. So this is definitely like one of those go-to stories, and it's like a big cuddle, even though it was a real emotional roller coaster. I just loved it. I can't wait to read it again, and I cannot recommend it enough. It's fantastic. So I'm going to put a link in the description so you can go and grab yourselves a copy of Never Say Never by Rachael Sommers, which I hope you will. If you've read Never Say Never, I would love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below. Please let me know what you thought. Especially the characters, I would love to know, but of just like the whole story. Just comment below. Get involved. Talk about it. And if you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to be read list, you're planning to read it, or you're now really intrigued and thinking, I must read that, I would love to hear your thoughts too, because it's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do read it, I hope you fall in love with Emily and Jamie, because they are super infectious. B, I just know you're going to fall in love with Camilla, so don't even try to deny it. And I just hope you love it, because it's a fantastic story and it's absolutely brilliant, and it's definitely for me now one of those go-to reads. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Bye.